How are you all doing today? Excellent. Well, first off, I'd like to just take this opportunity to thank the First Lady and her staff to invite U.S. Soccer and the women's national team to be part of this event today. This is a pretty exciting time. And these women we have up in front of us, these players, along with their teammates and their coaches, do you all know what they did this summer? What? Well, we're honored to be here today to be part of the Let's Move campaign. It's a wonderful campaign, something that soccer certainly blends well with, to get people out there to be more fit, to eat better, to nutritiously think about what you're doing. And soccer, which all of you play, millions of boys and girls across the U.S. play soccer. It's a sport that you can play by yourself. You can go out and just dribble a ball. You can get a group together and just play a pickup game, or you can be involved in organized leagues, which I believe most of you are, which is exciting. So it allows you to have fun, but also to stay fit. And when we went to the World Cup this summer, there was an awful lot of excitement because this particular team with their teammates and their coaches probably provided some of the most memorable moments in sports. It was certainly exciting, and it ignited the U.S. to get turned on to soccer, and you can look at them as role models that clearly are part of what Let's Move is. To be able to get out there, to be able to think about your priorities when it comes to fitness and lifestyle, and to just move, to be active, to be participants, and that's just an exciting time for U.S. Soccer and the women's national team to be a part of that. So it's exciting for us to be here. You're going to have a wonderful clinic today, and at this time, it's my pleasure to introduce the First Lady, Michelle Obama.
Thank you, Cheryl. Thanks so much. You guys doing good? Yeah, we got a great day, don't we? You guys ready to do some moving? Yeah? Well, I am too. So you're going to have to be patient with me. I am not a soccer player, but I'm going to get out there and do my best, okay? I want to start by thanking Cheryl for being here for that wonderful introduction. We're going to have some fun on the South Lawn. We've been doing events like this for a little while now, inviting kids from the community to come out in my backyard and to play a little bit. And we've done a little tennis, we've done a little relay races, we've done a little bit of everything, some double dutch, jumping rope, we've done a little bit of everything, and we're happy to have the Women's World Cup U.S. soccer team here with us. We are proud of their accomplishment this summer. I know that the president and I and Malia and Sasha, we were glued to the TV. How many people watched the tournament? Wasn't it exciting? What was your favorite part? Was there a favorite part? Whoa! Ooh. Yes, when they beat Brazil. That was powerful, wasn't it? Yeah, it's good. Other favorite parts? What else? What about some headers? Some good headers. Yeah. Well, well, we're just happy to have these women with us, and they're some of the best soccer players in the entire world. Can you imagine becoming so good at something that you're the best in the whole world? Well, these women have done it, and they've made us so incredibly proud. But let's not forget that these women weren't born superstar athletes, and that's something that you all should know. I'm sure that none of you expected to be standing here at the White House, right? None of you thought that soccer would lead you to this. But they didn't know. They started out like you as kids, just having fun. Maybe just playing in a league, maybe just kicking a ball around. And that's really the point. You don't have to become a superstar athlete to enjoy sports and to move. But getting involved in something fun like this can help you in so many different ways. It's not just about how you feel, but being physically fit, it helps you in school, it helps you focus, it helps keep your mind concentrating on what you need to do. So there's a direct connection between how healthy you are, the kind of food you put in your body, and how your mind operates. Did you guys understand that? I mean, as athletes, you gotta know that the food you eat and how you move is directly connected, right? And that's why I started Let's Move as First Lady. One of my biggest initiative is making sure that kids like you all across this country are getting the exercise you need and that you're eating the proper foods, and you're understanding how that's going to help you in so many different ways. And today is just one of those ways where we can take the movement and have a little fun with it. But one of the things I want to encourage you and everybody out there watching to do, because not every kid is fortunate enough to be able to be in a soccer league. So we want to encourage kids to find ways to keep moving. Maybe it's not in a league, but maybe it's just running around in the backyard like we're about to do, kicking a ball and doing some drills. You don't have to always do something organized. And we have something called the President Active Lifestyle Award. It's called the PALA Awards, and it's a challenge to kids and to families to be engaged in some kind of physical activity 60 minutes a day for a certain period of time. And if you do that, you can earn a President's Award. And to date, we set a goal to have 1 million people earn their awards here in a year. And we hit our year during the Worldwide Day of Play. Did anybody watch that on Nickelodeon? You were at a baseball game. I'm sorry about that. But you were moving, so that was a good thing. But we surpassed our goal. 1.7 million people in this country have earned their PALA Awards. And we want to keep that number growing, okay? So I want you to spread the word, challenge yourselves, challenge the kids in your classrooms, in your lives, the people in your family, to get online and find out about how to earn a PALA Award, okay? You promise me that? All right, well, I'm going to stop talking so that we can start moving, okay? You ready? All right, let's get going. Thank you, guys.